I've been looking for ways to add some pizzazz to my work wardrobe because at the moment it is pretty sad. I don't have to dress super formally, so I'm trying to find ways that I can express myself a little bit but still be appropriate for work. So the first thing I picked up is a top because ultimately I don't think that I have enough blouses. I don't. I have a couple, but I bought them maybe 7-8 years ago. Like, it's been a while. It's actually embarrassing. I saw this top with gold applique and it is $29.99 and I picked it up in a large because I had an idea that it wouldn't be stretchy and I wanted a more of a relaxed fit. So this is what it looks like, and essentially what sold me on it was this little gold detail at the top, at the shoulder. I think that this is very, 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 very cute, this detail here. And I quite like a cowl neck. I quite like tops that have detail up here, whether they're covered or not. I quite like that. So I thought that this would be pretty good. Also very, very good for spring, summer because there's no sleeves, which I don't mind. I usually wear some kind of cardigan or blazer or something over the top of things. So my arms will be covered unless I don't want them to be, and I take the cardigan off. I'm going to try to do a bit of styling in this video so that you guys can see how I might wear this top, but I also do have trouble sometimes with tops fitting quite short in the body. Although I am quite short torsoed, I think I'm a bit more leggy, but I am quite tall, so sometimes I do have problems with the legs of tops, but this length is fine, this fit is fine. I actually really like this top. So next I have a denim dress, and that might sound really risky, right? I'm actually not 100% sure about how I feel about this because although my work is smart casual, I do kind of have to go into spaces where they haven't met me yet quite often. So I do really want to give a good first impression. But anyway, I picked up this denim dress, and the reason why I picked it up is because I think it looks really, really nice on the model, and actually the cut of it is quite modest. If it was not denim, it would be like a very standard workwear dress, but I think that the denim makes it a bit more interesting. It is called the Midi denim dress and it was $49.99. What made me push the button was that on the model, it does actually look pretty formal, I think. And I definitely think maybe with a pair of tights that it would be okay for work. So this is what it looks like. It is quite long. And then the split up the middle, I thought might be a problem. But actually, even on me, it's not so bad. I'm not bothered by the split up the front at all. And I was also a bit concerned about whether it would fit. Right, I picked it up in a size large, but if you ever want anyone or anything to tell you the truth about your actual size, try on some non-stretch denim, right? So I knew it didn't have any stretch and I knew it would be quite risky, and I did kind of hold my breath as I pulled it on, but actually I'm really surprised by this dress. I really, really like it. I think it's super cute. I think it's a nice play on formal workwear. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, because I'm still like a bit ummy and ahry about it, because I'm like, if I show up in denim, does that mean I'm not taking them seriously because I'm in denim? But also I think that might be an overthought. I do overthink a lot, so that might be me just thinking a bit too much into it, but I really like it. If I decide, which I think I'm going to keep it, but if I decide that, I think it's too much, I'm probably going to send it back, because I don't necessarily think that this is something that I would wear so much casually. Although I think you probably could, but I don't think it's going to be something that I would reach for much if I were to keep it to just wear casually. Next, I picked up a skirt, and I always really enjoy Zara's mini skirts. I think that they have some really cute ones, and every time I see other people in their mini skirts, I'm like, that is so adorable, especially as they usually come as skirts, and I think that is quite nice too. But I always just struggle with the length of things, and it can sometimes be really depressing when I order things and they come and my bum is outside. Although I do generally have issues when I buy mini skirts from Zara, I'm persistent, so I looked through their skirt section anyway, and I came across this skirt, which is called the knit skirt with pleats, and it was only $22.99. So I thought I would try it out, And this is what it looks like. It is pretty cute, I think. And the reason why I thought that there'd be hope is because on the model, it is just above the knee. So it's kind of like a nice length. And I figured that on me, being, I presume, slightly taller than the model, that it would fall at a nice length on me and wouldn't be too short. This skirt doesn't have any zips or buttons or anything. You kind of just pull it on, and when they say it's knit, they mean it. It is like loose knit. So there's not much structure to it, but I don't think you can really tell. I think it looks really cute still. I think I could probably still wear this to work with a dark pair of tights and maybe a pair of boots or something. I think that this would look really nice. So I'm actually also happy with this purchase. I picked it up in a size large and it was $22.99. I will put links to everything down in the description. This skirt is also sweet with a nice blouse. I think it will be nice. Next, I picked up a skirt, and this skirt I picked up because I have a brown mesh bodysuit. You guys might have seen, I hauled it ages ago, but I really wanted to try and create a all brown look because I think all brown looks really, really nice. So when I saw this skirt, I thought that it would be perfect because the brown top that I have is pretty much the exact same color as this skirt. So it is a maxi skirt and it is in a large too. I probably, it's really stretchy. Probably could have gotten away with a medium, and I think I probably should have tried a medium, although I very rarely buy mediums for my bottom, because it is described as a maxi skirt, but of course I'm tall, but the way that it fits at the bottom of the skirt is not very tapered. So it goes down, but it doesn't kind of tuck in at the bottom, which I think would have helped me because it doesn't go all the way down to my ankles. So it kind of stops at a unusual spot at the bottom of my legs, which I think with a pair of shoes just wouldn't really work. I think that the only way I'd probably get away with wearing this skirt is with a pair of boots, just so that it closes the gap between where the skirt's supposed to stop and my ankles. I really enjoy the colour of this skirt. This skirt retails for $17.99, so it's not super expensive either. But what I also am slightly struggling with is that the material of it is kind of like a spandex. If you guys have any like panty girdles, if you have any kind of stretchy shorts maybe that are made to suck you in, almost like it has an underwear feel to it, which I can't say I love. I don't think you can really tell. You can't tell in the pictures, and you can't tell until you really touch it. When I touched it, I was quite surprised, but it's not sheer. And overall, I think it's fairly decent. Next, I have this top, which I can't remember how you would describe this top, but it's sleeveless. I know that there's a word for it. It's a vest, and it's grey, and it has buttons on the side. I have been having a strange obsession with vests, and I probably need to back away because a few weeks ago, I'm sure it was a few weeks, if not a few months ago, I bought a vest from Zara that was grey. So I probably don't need another one. However, I really enjoy these buttons. I think that they are such a really nice detail, and I think wearing things like this can just be a nice way to add a bit of style to your work wardrobe. Getting out of my house and being amongst people has been interesting, but I also have decided that I want to present myself in a way that kind of lets me express who I am a bit too, whilst being taken very seriously. And I feel like this kind of thing is a nice play on that. Like, you're going to take me seriously because I'm smart. I'm also pretty cool, right? I've got buttons on the side too. I think I picked everything up in a size large. Yeah, I picked it up in a size large and it was $29.99. I have plans to just pair this with a shirt underneath. So next I have the top that I have on, which I think is very, very, very cute. Similar to the top that I first showed you guys. Sorry, I'm finding it really hard to find my words. I really like the colour. It's like an off-white colour, but also it has a bit of additional detailing on it that says I'm serious, right? I'm serious, but I'm fun. And then it's got a tie in the middle. I picked this up in a large. Again, I probably could have picked up a medium in it, but I like the fit of it. I think that the more relaxed fit is fine. And I also quite like the drop shoulders. I think this is quite nice too, because although it's short at the sleeves, I don't feel like overly exposed at the top part of my arms up here. Next, I picked up another dress, and to be honest with you guys, I'm not really sure why I picked this this up. There must have been a reasoning behind it, which is probably that it's cold outside and it would be really nice to have a couple more knit dresses. I have 2 or 3 that I reach for often that I'm really comfortable in. So I think I saw this dress, which is grey and it's long sleeved, and I picked it up in a large. Probably should have picked up a medium. It's very, very stretchy. Like, there's tons of space in it. It's not really fitted, but it kind of just falls over your shape. So I think these kind of dresses are pretty complimentary. Definitely something easy to wear for me for work, with a pair of boots and maybe a blazer or a cardigan on top. You can't really go wrong. But what is kind of throwing me off a bit is that it comes up high at the neck, which, duh, of course it does. It also does in the picture. So I'm not really sure why I'm surprised by that. But when I put it on, I automatically kind of wanted to grab it and move it away from my neck. So I think what might be happening is that although it's cold, we are moving into spring, and it might just be a bit too mild for this kind of dress now. I think I might have missed the boat on a good time to wear this. I think that this kind of dress is probably really, really good more autumn winter more than spring summer. So I'm probably going to send this one back, although it was only $25.99. I'm either going to send it back or put it in my cupboard, and I probably won't reach for it again until it starts getting a bit colder again. I'm actually getting into the swing of work and have been enjoying being back after having the twins. So I'm hoping that these extra additions to my wardrobe will help me feel even happier about getting dressed for work in the morning. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.